Hello, and welcome to Part 2, Types of Food Allergens within the College Students and Food Allergies Safeguarding the Environment educational program. At the completion of this module, the learner will be able to identify all 8 food allergens, be able to identify other food allergens not included in the original 8, be able to explain the implications of cross-contamination in the cooking process with food allergens, and then be able to explain the gluten misconceptions. Chances are, if there's a food product you're purchasing in some amounts, it contains eggs. Eggs are a common ingredient in food for their emulsifying properties as well as versatility in the kitchen when cooking. The primary cause of a mucoid is the allergen protein in eggs and is found in the egg white portion. If cooking, substitution of applesauce, mashed banana, or a commercial egg replacement is satisfactory. Lobsters were so commonplace in the times of early American settlers that they were known as an inexpensive source of protein fit for crop fertilization. If you fast forward to today's world, their revenue reaches $594 million yearly. Classification of shellfish includes any amphibious animal protected by an internal skeleton. Tryptomycin is the allergen protein found in shrimp, lobsters, crabs, oysters, and squids and is the main culprit of allergens in shellfish. While it's possible to only have an allergy to fish or shellfish, individuals with either may choose to avoid both. This is due in part to the cross-contamination in the capturing, storage, and cooking processes. Within fish, the allergen protein paralbumin is the allergen. Like shellfish, it's possible to only have an allergen to fish, but individuals with either may choose to avoid both. This is due in part to that cross-contamination factor in the capturing and storing of both types of foods. The proteins in shellfish and fish are heat resistant, so they will survive the cooking processes. Cow's milk, another essentially endemic food staple worldwide, offers crucial sources of protein and calcium. With production reaching 522.68 metric tons in 2019, we have a heavy reliance on it worldwide. 9 allergen proteins have been identified in the whey and the casein portions of milk. Individuals with this allergy may have many commercial alternatives available to them, including soy, cashew, oat, almond, rice, and others which are fortified with offer similar nutrition. Peanuts are commonly interchanged with tree nuts. Because they have the suffix nut in their name and are classified as legumes, they are more like beans than actual tree nuts. Additionally, they are also grown in soil versus the tree. To add, they are also an aeroallergen, which means exposure is more capable. If a person is allergic to peanuts, they may not actually have to become in contact with them to have an allergic reaction. With tree nuts, the meaning is in the name of itself, tree. Foods in this category possess an inedible shell which needs to be removed prior to consumption or cooking. Additionally, they are grown on trees versus the ground, which is the way peanuts are grown. Like shellfish and fish, cross-contamination in the manufacturing process between peanuts and tree nuts leaves avoidance for both individuals with those specific allergies. Soybeans are a legume originating from Asia and an inexpensive staple crop. They're also a vital ingredient due to their superior binding properties to maintain moisture. For that reason, it's found in thousands of foods worldwide, which makes it difficult to avoid. Researchers have identified over 28 different types of protein strains within soybeans, with others being considered for inclusion. Commonly mistaken with celiac and irritable bowel syndrome, it is possible to have a wheat allergy and not be diagnosed with either. Wheat is one of the top staple crops in the world behind rice and corn. So far, researchers have identified 11 different protein strains that constitute the allergens in wheat. Like most allergen proteins, wheat allergens can survive the cooking process and lead to allergic reactions. So is gluten an allergy? Simply no, which is a major misconception. Gluten is a protein found in cereal grains and is not classified as an allergen. The gluten protein triggers inflammatory and autoimmune responses in individuals who are sensitive to it. It's possible for an individual to have a gluten sensitivity but still be able to eat wheat products. In these cases, gluten-free foods are viable options. Other less common food allergens include corn, red meat, seeds such as sesame, sunflower, and poppy seeds, various spices, and fruits such as strawberries, bananas, and peaches. Although the above are not part of the 8 major allergens, you should always take care like they are. It only takes a minor amount to put someone's life at risk. In summary, the 8 food allergens consist of eggs, peanuts, tree nuts, cow's milk, soybeans, shellfish, fish, and wheat. Cooking does not destroy the food allergen proteins and are not a reliable way to ensure allergy-free safety. Additionally, gluten is not a food allergen. And lastly, red meat, corn, fruit, spices, and other seeds are also important to note. With this slide, Part 2, Types of Food Allergens, is complete. You may restart the video if you choose to reinforce the information presented or look at the slides. If not, please exit, check the box below, and begin Part 3, Treatments, Management, and Emergencies on Food Allergens.